Hello everyone, I'm Shivani, your English coach. Hope you're all doing fine. Today's video is going to be on present continuous tense, also known as the present progressive tense. Please watch the video till the end. I'm sure you'll find it useful. So what's the structure? Well, in this, the subject is followed by a be form of verb, which is followed by an ing form of verb. Let's look at some examples. She is writing an email. They are working on a project. I'm watching a movie. Please note, the be form of verb in the present tense are am, is, and are. Am, is, and are the be form of verbs in the present tense. Am is used with the subject I. Is used with the singular subjects in the third person, such as he, she, it, etc. Are is used with all the plural subjects, such as we, they, etc. And it's also used with the subject you. Here the be verbs in these sentences are is, am, and are. And they are used as helping verbs. And the main verbs are in the ing form. Now look at the examples once again. I think now you'll understand better. She is writing an email. The subject she is singular third person. Is the helping verb or the be form of verb. And the main verb, writing, is the ing form of verb, also known as the present participle. The present participle. The second sentence is, they are working on a project. With a plural subject they, the be verb or the helping verb are is used, followed by the main verb working, which is in the ing form. Now look at the third sentence. I'm watching a movie. Can you tell me which is the be verb or the helping verb and which is the main verb in the sentence? Please write your answers in the comment section. You must have noticed the main verb is formed by adding ing to the base verb or the root verb, or you also call it as the V1 form of verb. Have you ever thought while writing the word sitting why the letter T is doubled but is not doubled when we write the word writing? Well, there are a few rules. If you remember them, you won't make mistakes in your spellings. The first rule is CVC rule. C stands for consonant, V stands for vowel, and C stands for consonant. So it's consonant vowel rule. Consonant vowel consonant rule. If a verb ends with a consonant and the last letter, that is the consonant, is preceded by a vowel, which is again preceded by a consonant. For example, S-I-T, sit. T, the last letter, is a consonant preceding by the vowel I, which is again preceded by the consonant S. So you see, it follows the CVC rule, that is the consonant verb consonant rule. Therefore, the last letter T is doubled. For example, sitting, getting, running, etc. The next rule is when a verb ends with the letter E. The letter E is dropped and the consonant preceding it is not doubled. So, the consonant preceding it is not doubled. For example, W-R-I-T-E becomes writing. So, we have dropped the E and simply added ing to it. Hide becomes hiding, and so on. If a verb ends with the letters I and E, drop those letters, that is the I and E, and add Y in their place followed by ing. For example, TIE, drop IE and you'll get TYING. So what have you done? In the word TIE, you have dropped IE and in its place you have added Y, which is followed by ing. Dying, DIE, die becomes dying, etc. Well, how to form negative sentences in the present continuous tense? Well, that's easy. We simply add not between the helping verb and the main verb. Let's check out some examples. I am not teaching. Am is the helping verb and teaching is the main verb. She is not studying. They are not playing, etc. What about interrogative sentences? Simply interchange the positions of the helping verb and the subject. She is writing becomes, is she writing? Are you going to a party tonight? And so on. Now the question is, when do we use present continuous tense? Present continuous tense is used to talk about the action happening at the time of speaking. The action happening at the time of speaking. For example, I am teaching. Or John is looking out of the window. Mika is drawing a picture. All these activities are taking place at the time of speaking. Now look around yourself and write a sentence in present continuous tense on an activity happening around you at the moment. Share it in the comment section. I'd love to read it. Now, next, when we talk about the activities that are happening around you but not exactly at the time of speaking, they are happening but not exactly at the time of speaking. They may not be happening at the time of speaking. For example, she is learning to play the piano these days. She may not be learning the piano exactly at the time of speaking, but the activity is in progress. It has started before the time of speaking and would go on for some time. Another example, she is staying with her grandparents till she finds a room in the hostel. Like simple present tense, present continuous tense can also be used to talk about something that's going to happen in the future. For example, we are meeting over lunch today. She's joining a new firm next month. Now some interrogative sentences. When are you going to London? What are you doing next Sunday? These sentences tell about something that's going to happen in the future, but they are in the present continuous tense. Now, when not to use present continuous tense, this is also very important. We don't use present continuous with stative verbs, such as verbs of feeling. For example, understand, think, believe, want, wish, like, hate, love, know, etc. For example, we don't say he is understanding me or she is knowing me. Instead, we use the simple present tense. For example, he understands me. She knows me. Instead of knowing, we use know or knows depending on the subject. Similarly, in place of understanding, we use understand or understands according to the subject. With verbs of senses, we don't use present continuous. Verbs of sentences are taste, smell, feel, hear, etc. We don't say the cake is tasting good. It should be the cake tastes good. Alright? Now there are other stative verbs such as agree, surprise, have or own, etc. There's quite a long list of such stative verbs that are not used in present continuous tense. A number of stative verbs can also be used as action verbs. However, a number of stative verbs can also be used as action verbs. In that case, they can be used in the present continuous. So they have to be action verbs. For example, I am having a MacBook is incorrect. It should be I have a MacBook. Here, have is a stative verb, so it can't be used in the present continuous tense. Now look at this sentence. I am having lunch at the moment. Here, having is an action verb. Therefore, the verb have has been used in the present continuous. I'll repeat. I'm having lunch at the moment. Here, have is an action verb. Therefore, the verb have has been used in the present continuous. We don't use have in the present continuous when we talk about possession. Let's take another example. The food is tasting good is wrong. It should be the food tastes good, but she is tasting the soup is correct, as taste has been used as an action verb in the second sentence. Well, that's all for today. Let me know how you found today's lesson by sending your comments. Share the video with your friends, give it a like, and please do subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Take care, stay safe, bye.